Many crypto holders are looking to leave the EU. However, there is a lack of information when it comes to cryptocurrency and Serbia, and how does Serbia work when it comes to cryptocurrencies. And today we're going to talk to you about cryptocurrencies, what you need to know about coming to Serbia with crypto, how is crypto taxed, how does crypto work when you are running a business here, and is it the best option for you? So we've been working with a number of individuals who are either planning to come to Serbia with crypto. They are either crypto exchangers, they are crypto investors, so on and so forth. And we have actually worked with individuals who have moved to Serbia and purchased property using crypto. They have purchased vehicles using crypto, and they actually live off their crypto here in Serbia. And of course, there is so many aspects when it comes to crypto, and this is not going to be tax advice. This is not going to be for you individually, because one thing we found with working with people who are in crypto is that there are many moving parts when it comes to crypto. Where do you live? Where do you trade? How do you pull out that money? Is it on your personal side? Is it in a corporation? When you bought that crypto and when you sell it, do you have to pay capital gains? And what can you do with crypto within Serbia as well? And do you actually have to change it to fiat currency? And what cryptocurrency are we actually using for certain aspects here in Serbia? So there's a lot to unfold, and I would highly recommend that anybody looking to move to Serbia when it comes to using crypto or for crypto purposes, that they actually book in a consultation so that we can go through your case-by-case basis to understand where you fit in. Because some people, that are trading in the US, for instance, are going to get taxed on their crypto in the United States. And then when they come here, they become a tax resident, especially if you're looking to obtain temporary residency, where you have to live here for 183 days to keep that residence permit valid. Then you're going to be taxed on that crypto here on your personal income as well. And so that comes into play. And some people are like, well, if I'm trading in the United States and I'm taxed at, say, 25% there, and then I'm taxed on my personal side here at 10%, that's a total of 35% that I'm losing. And maybe it's not the best idea that I do that in Serbia, because I'm doing this in the United States. Or even if you're doing it in a corporation where you're taxed at 15% corporate tax, now you're into the 40% tax bracket, and you're losing a lot more money rather than if you were to do it in the country that you're currently doing it in. But when it comes to EU residents, we've worked with people that are, from Ireland, from Sweden, from Italy. So one thing that we have to take note is that cryptocurrency is fully legal here in Serbia. It is regulated by the digital assets law, and that crypto and digital tokens are recognized assets. So we have to understand that they are looked at as assets, not actually currency. And in order to do many things here in Serbia when it comes to crypto, is that you have to switch it over into fiat currency, and that's when you can typically trigger capital gains. And so that's something that we have to take into account. So a lot of banks here are still split between if they want to work with clients that are crypto investors and those that are not so in that gray zone of cryptocurrencies. Now, we do have a lot of exchanges here in Serbia that are founded here in Serbia. One of the ones that I like to use is ECD. They are a great company, and you can get paid on your business through that crypto exchange and then switch it over into fiat currency here in Serbia and then put that into your business. But you as a business cannot actually take in cryptocurrency as a payment. Now, let's get into personal crypto taxation, which is what most people are looking at. So when it comes to capital gains on cryptocurrency, individuals will pay the capital gains when it's sold into fiat, and that is typically at a 15% capital gains tax, and that is just simply calculated at what the purchase price was, what did you sell it at, and then you are taxed on the difference between the two. And so if you're just holding the cryptocurrencies, there are no capital gains on that. So if you want to keep on trading, doing whatever you do with your cryptos, that is all fair play, but you will not be taxed until you actually transfer it into fiat currency. And now people are kind of getting hesitant with changing it into fiat currency, especially with the price of Bitcoin that has been falling over the past few months. People are saying now it's time to buy. Sometimes some are saying it's time to sell. Everyone has their own prerogative and is entitled to their own opinion. Now, if you're holding crypto, there is no wealth tax on crypto holdings. There is no annual crypto tax here in Serbia. There is no tax on unrealized gains, and you're only taxed, again, when you sell, convert, or commercially use crypto. That is when you are taxed. Now, if you're doing crypto to crypto trades, you are technically considered, that is technically considered a taxable disposable event. That's just because simply taking one asset and exchanging it for another asset, and that could trigger a tax event on that side. So the thing is, enforcement depends on reporting and visibility and documentation. So you have to decide how you're documenting that, how and where you're reporting it. That's something that is important as well. When it comes to tax reduction opportunities, Serbia offers reinvestment relief in certain cases. If crypto gains are reinvested into Serbian real estate, for instance, which I mentioned, we recently had an individual that came here and he purchased some real estate using his crypto, or if you're investing it into some business equity, that's another reason that you may get some tax reductions when it comes to that. But it also has to be done in a defined time frame as well. So that all comes into play. And like I said at the beginning of this video, everyone is different. Business and crypto, so you can accept crypto as a payment. Some of our clients are using that for various aspects when it comes to investing here in Serbia. But again, you cannot actually use that to buy something here in Serbia. You still have to transfer it into fiat currency, but you can hold crypto on the balance sheet as an asset. And so then you're going to be taxed on it when you pull it out into fiat currency. So crypto is classified as an intangible asset, and the subject to valuation and reporting standards. And of course, the corporate gains on that is 15%, which is on all your corporate assets essentially at the end of the tax year. If you are looking to operate a business in crypto here, such as a crypto exchange, brokerage platform, custody wallet services, or token insurance projects, you do need licensing for that within Serbia. and that is regulated under the digital assets framework. So we need to understand that if you're looking to come here to set up a business in crypto, that you will need licensing. There is ways around that. Well, not around that, but ways that we can help you obtain that licensing. And that is a lot of the things that you have to understand as a EU citizen looking to move to Serbia. But we also have to look at why are EU citizens who are in the crypto business looking to move to Serbia as well. So first and foremost, that outside or in the EU, there is over-regulation. That is what many of our clients say. It's like beyond normal how much regulation and reporting needs to be done in the EU when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Serbia is not bound by EU and MiCA regulations, which is a plus, and there is more structural flexibility. Again, Serbia is very close to EU countries, and so the geographical proximity to these EU countries is very favorable for our clients. So if you want to go back to your home country or to any other EU countries, we have short flights and also fairly close time zones. There is no exit tax regime here in Serbia either. So Serbia does not tax on unrealized gains upon arrival, and unlike some EU countries, when you are departing. So we've had some clients that are saying, hey, listen, especially ones in the UK, hey, we're leaving the UK and now our country is looking to tax us on that as an exit tax. And so we're seeing more and more countries doing that, and Serbia is one that does not do that. And then, of course, Serbia has a very straightforward residency program. And so if you are looking to obtain residency here through business, you can do that. You can still hold your cryptocurrencies in another country, and then get residency here either by purchasing real estate with your cryptocurrency, getting licensing for a cryptocurrency business, or just simply opening up a completely different entity altogether. And so one of the things we have to, again, touch on is the compliance considerations when it comes to all of this. Taxes here in Serbia are based on residency, not citizenship. So if you spend more than 183 days in Serbia, then you become a tax resident. Some of our clients like that because the taxes here in Serbia are much lower than they would be in their home country. We have a lot more safe environment here than a lot of these EU countries do, especially with the mass migration issues that they have here. There is exchange reporting transparency that matters to them as well. So if you're looking to move to Serbia and you're a crypto investor, these are some of the things that you have to take into life essentially in order to stay here in Serbia. So I hope that this video was informative for you, and if you have any questions, please feel free to book in a consultation.